Shalom. Habakkuk. Habakkuk. Chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand at my watch post. I will station myself on the rampart. I will look to see what Elohim will say through me, and what I will answer when I am reproved. Then Elohim said to me, write down the vision clearly on tablets. Write down the vision clearly on tablets, so that even a runner can read it. For the vision is meant for its appointed time. It speaks of the end, and it does not lie. It may take a while, but wait for it. It will surely come. It will not delay. Praise you, Father. You are good. Your grace and your mercy endures forever and ever is your faithfulness. Please, let's all continue to stay on the path, that narrow path. Stay on the path. So we are here. Look at that. Look at his handiwork. 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 One thing about the city that I'm in, Milwaukee, we have Lake Michigan, all right? Same lake that we share with Chicago and Michigan, the state. I'm from Chicago, and down there in the city where my people at, they all looking at the same thing. It's beautiful. And those, I guess, out there in the East Coast too. It is the Shabbat. I pray that you have water by you. If you do not have any water by you, it's okay. But if you do have a body of water, go there. And when you go there, what you need to do is stand and look directly. Look directly at the water. And when you're doing that, keep in mind that that is the Most High's handiwork. Man had nothing to do with that. He had nothing to do with the water. He had nothing to do with the clouds. He had nothing to do with the sun. Man has no parts in Yah's handiwork. And while you're standing facing the water, facing his handiwork, understand what's behind you. Buildings, cars, street lights, and bricks and mortar and concrete and metal and plastic and rubber and all of these things that man has put together. When you're at the water, when you look forward to Yah's handiwork. And the only, like you see the little boat out there, I don't know if you can see it, but the only thing that man can do with that is, kind of float on top of it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing we can do with his handiwork, kind of float on top of it a little bit. But you must keep in mind that all of this looks nice. Got the big new building down there. We got the art museum right there. It was designed by this famous world architect for those who travel around the world. Yeah, if you see that building, it was something real nice like that made in Australia. All right, he made that too. And the thing is, that's all nice and pretty. But man put that together, him and his machines. But man had nothing to do with that. So when you come down to the water, keep your eye on his handiwork, his right hand, and keep your back to what man has done and what man has said and what man has put together. Keep your eye on what man can't touch. And what they can do does look nice, but it shall crumble. It shall fall. When they first built that building, it was glistening white. Cocaine white, as some people might say, right? It was glistening white. If I walk closely up to it, it kind of looks gray. Because what man does, it's going to fail over time. It's going to rust. It's going to corrode. But what you do for Yah will never fade. That's been pumping for thousands of years. None of that's going to pump for thousands of years. and stand at your watch post. Stand at your watch post. Get in prayer. Get in prayer and seek his hand in your life. I will stand at my watch post. I will stand at my watch post. I will station myself on the rampart. I will look to see what Elohim will say through me and what I will answer when I am reproved. I know about being reproved. We got to go through it. It's a good thing, though. And then after that, Yahweh speaks and he says, write down the vision clearly on tablets so that even a runner could read it. It speaks of the end. It does not lie. It may take a while, but wait for it. It will surely come. It will not delay. Shabbat shalom. Get in your word. Get in your word. Look at that. Look at his handiwork. Look at his handiwork. Look at his handiwork. Hallelujah. Yahweh is good. His mercy endures forever. Hallelujah. Shalom.